Hello there, Two Playable here, and welcome back to a series with a long time wait. It's been forever. Um, Football Manager 21. Well, it's been a few months. Um, yeah, the first two didn't really take off. In terms of the second one, all the footage I had corrupted, so that took a lot of time out. And the first one was kind of just a tester to see how things were going to go. But obviously now we're here. It's a new year. Football Manager is obviously just released, I believe today or yesterday. And yeah, we're going to give it another go in management. And so here we are on the main screen. We're thinking of what club to pick. Now, I'd like to keep this in England, because I think England would be a fun way to build our way up. But I do want to pick a team in the championship as a way of kind of building our club back up to the level it should be. And there's a couple teams I've got in mind. I've got Derby in mind as one of the clubs. I would love to run a Stoke City, a Swansea, a Watford. A few clubs have been there in the Premier League recently, Norwich as well. But we're going to run with a different one. Well, not really. We're going to run with Bournemouth. Obviously, as a Man United supporter, I'm not a fan of Bournemouth. They wouldn't be the first team I supported, and they wouldn't be the second team I really supported. Although, when they were in the Premier League, and when they did get promoted into the Premier League from the Championship, they had a good little run. They had a good spell of 2 or 3 years where they were doing pretty good. So we're going to start off with this. We have the main 5 leagues: English, French, German. In the odd chance that we do get sacked and we have to change clubs, they're there. And we're going to start in the preseason, so that way we have a little bit of time to assess where we have to go with this, and give us some time to get some players in, because God knows how much money we're going to get. Probably not much. We might get 2 million, we might get 10 million. I doubt we're going to get more than 10 million, but you never know. You never know. So here we are, starting off 21,500 per week on a 3-year deal. Not terrible. Not a bad team to start off. In my head, I'm trying to think of some of these players and some that we might want to get rid of. Let's see, where they want us finishing. Promotion by winning the league is what they want. Okay, so they want us straight back in the Premier League. That's cool. So here we are on the main screen as always. Starting off, we got a lot of good players that are on their kind of last years that we really want to re-sign. Tactics, we'll get to that in a minute. And yes, they want us playing possession and attacking that we can arrange. And then, yeah, so they want us qualifying, staying in it, and then in 5 years they want us finishing the top half of the Premier League. Well, we kind of have to accept it, don't we? Let's go make a tactic right quick. I'm thinking, biggest thing with the vertical one that I did like is that at the end here, the emphasis on moving it vertically rather than sideways, which actually helped quite a lot in getting the ball further down the field. So I think, excuse me, I think we'll run something a bit off of that. So let's see here. We can run, I don't want to run a 5 in the back, because for some reason that just doesn't speak attacking. We'll run a 4-3-3. However, we're going to change this up a little bit. I want to add a couple things. So we're going to play positive. I'm cool with the slow tempo, shorter. This all kind of works and makes sense. That's fine with me. Transition. Yeah, distribute all the way around. Distribute quickly. Yup, this is cool. This is cool. And I'd like them to be... Oh, wait, sorry. No. I want to try to force them outside. So ideally, I want them a bit tighter. try to force him to the outside a little bit. We'll use tighter marking. Pressing urgency, we won't worry about that yet. We'll see how things play out. I want him in so he can play left and right. And center, to be fair. Trying to think of everyone else that might fit into this team here. I'd like to put Dan Gosling in, but he is getting there. But we'll check him in. We don't have too many players, really, if I'm being honest. Because we do... Oh, whoops. Okay, hold on a minute now. Give me a second to fix this right quick. Here we go. Now we're back to a little bit of normality. We've got not too many extra players here. We've got 4 extra on the reserves. And this will probably end up being a little bit of our starting lineup, I would say. Our starting 11 will probably look like this a little bit. So this is what we got for our first starting 11. Not too bad. Our defense is looking decent. Our midfield isn't bad. Our attackers aren't terrible. But depth seems to be the biggest issue we have. We have a bunch of center backs, which is awesome. Defense is fine. Midfield, we've got a couple people, sort of. And then attacking, I think, is where we do need a couple people. Probably wouldn't hurt. The question is how much money are we given? And this is going to be this funny little... Actually, let's do the home button. Okay. Huh. Okay. I really don't know what's worse. The fact that they want us to be in the Premier League and they're going to give us 7.5 million or 4.5 million to work with in the Premier League, or the fact that they've given us no money to work with here. Both are pretty bad. Okay. Well, let's get past the first week, shall we? Before we finish this up. And see where we're going to go with this. Because obviously, we're going to need help. And a lot of help. We might need to find some loan players, I think. Or we might have to sell a couple players that we got and try to use that money to get maybe some young people. Who knows? Let's see what we got here. And we should have a team introduction. Probably not. Oh, team report. Let's see here. Yep, transfer budget sucks. Wage budget. I'm sorry. Whoa. I gotta go back. We don't have any... Oh my god, we don't have any budget in wage. I can't bring any youth players. Okay. Yep, overall depth, yep, that's a minor issue. Well, let's introduce ourselves, shall we? Oh, great morale. Good. And I don't have to make any promises, which is awesome because I can't bring in anything. But, well. Okay, let's meet the media then. Let's meet the media and we'll finish off on meeting the media for today, and then that's it. Yeah, you know what? We're excited to be a manager at this club. Yeah, oh, it's a massive club. Any reason I got the job? You know what? We just jumped at the chance. Why not? Yeah, no. Focused on younger talent. Well, we're gonna play anybody because we have anybody. And we only have about 10 players to play with anyway, so cool. Down curve. How are we going to do it? Yes. Does it have enough quality? Yeah. Anything I'd like to say to Bournemouth fans, we're not bringing anyone in this transfer window, so don't be expecting anybody. Obviously we want to win things. And work smarter, not harder. Exactly. even though it partially doesn't make sense. Sure, yeah, he's a tremendous player, even though he's on loan. First press conference, not bad. So, thank you very much for watching. Obviously, we are going to start this off on a decent note. We've got the grounds on where we're going to go. And, yeah, we'll see where we can build this team. I have some faith in where we can take this. I think, hopefully, we'll be able to sign somebody, hopefully. Even if it's on a free contract. And maybe we can deal with the wage later. But we'll figure something out, I'm sure. Anyways, that's been me. And see you guys later. Peace.